Hi, good morning. Welcome to day 19 of Tap with Jemima. 19th of September. We're tapping every day, clearing different things, focusing on yourself for the month. We're going to be looking at thoughts today and moving towards something more positive. I hope you're doing well. As always, just take an easy breath, tune in with yourself, and let's dive straight in and just start tapping because it works. Good. So settle into the space. Just connect yourself with the chair you're sitting on, with your feet on the ground. Take a moment. Good. And it's quite good at this point to look back over the last week, as it's Friday today. How have you been? Anything lingering in your body and your mind that you want to let go of? Good. Just breathing. Bring your attention to the top of your head. Scan down through your body, noticing any heaviness, any tension. Just do that body scan check. Good. Keep one hand over your heart and just diving into the tapping on top of the head, down through the points. So beginning of the eyebrow, obligatory yawning, side of the eye, under the eye. It's so important to check in with yourself under the nose. Just to be your own friend on the chin, to keep you moving towards things, towards what you want. Collarbone. No one else knows you like you know you. Good. And tapping under the arm. On the thumb. And through the finger points. So just checking in with each point as you're tapping. How am I feeling? Are any of these feeling more sensitive? More tense? How am I reacting? Just observing yourself. Side of the hand. We'll tap another round. One hand over your heart, tapping top of the head. Beginning of the eyebrow. Side of the eye. Under the eye. Under the nose. On the chin. Let's really slow down. Collarbone. You can even slow down the tapping if you want to. Under the arm. On the thumb. First finger. Middle finger. Ring finger. Little finger. And the side of the hand. Good. Hands back to your heart. Good. Hope you can feel that shift already. It's really funny because when I can see myself from here, my image is reversed from normal. And it looks like my left side is much higher than my right, which I don't see normally. I'm only saying that so that you can, if you look at yourself from a different perspective, you'll see things differently. So I'm so used to seeing myself when I'm doing this on a Zoom, which is the other way around. On the YouTube, it's flipped. So I suggest you do that. If you're looking at yourself on your camera, just flip the image horizontally. I think you can do that. And just look at yourself from a different perspective. What do you notice? So say from here, it looks like my shoulders are up like this on one side. What do you notice when you look at yourself differently? What's the new perspective that you can see? And how does it feel? What is it telling you? Everything is a communication. We are being communicated from our body the whole time. We are getting our information reflected from our environment all the time, from the people around us. If you want to know what's going on in here, then check out the people you're closest to. Ask them, what are the phrases that I'm always saying? What is your perception of me? If you could see something that would improve me, what would you suggest it was? I mean, that can be a difficult conversation. You might not want to hear it. But if you can do that in a light way with someone that you trust, because because we are quite often say phrases that we don't know, that we say them all the time, and we're reinforcing. I know someone who used to say, "Oh, I never have any money. I never have any money. You never have any money." It's all they would say all day long. It's like, well, I can see why. So what are your phrases? What are the things that you're always telling yourself? Because they will be what you're attracting into your life and what you're asking for. So, some people are like lucky people because they believe it, they think it, they feel it. Other people feel unlucky. It's not about luck. It's about how you present yourself and what you see, what you look at, how you feel. Good. So that's where your thoughts and beliefs come in. And when I'm working one-to-one with someone, we'll get really specific. Obviously, in a group situation or when you're doing something general, we're just going to sort of keep it light, keep it open, and just see what we can do to raise our thoughts and our feelings about ourselves. Good. So just check in and just notice if anything came to mind with that prompt of what do I say that maybe isn't supporting me? Tune into that. What's a different perspective I have of myself that I would like to change? Good. And when you're ready, tapping the top of the head and repeating after me. I'd like to know myself better. Beginning of the eyebrow. I wonder what I'm thinking. Side of the eye. I wonder what hidden beliefs I have. Under the eye. Or hidden expectations. Under the nose. That might not be supporting me. On the chin. I know there are things that I want to improve. Collarbone. And I'd like to find out more about that. Under the arm. I'd like to find where I'm not supporting myself. On the thumb. Where my thoughts are not helpful. First finger. Where my beliefs are holding me back. Middle finger. I get what I expect. Ring finger. I wonder what I am expecting. Little finger. I wonder what I'm telling myself. Side of the hand. And I wonder what I want. Top of the head. If I'm not getting what I want, beginning of the eyebrow, or I'm having difficult situations, side of the eye, that suggests my thinking is off. Under the eye. Because the world doesn't happen to me. Under the nose. It is a result of my thinking. On the chin. Things happen because I believe them to be true. Collarbone. And if that doesn't feel true, under the arm, and I feel like life happens to me, on the thumb, then I wonder if I can change that. First finger. And start to create the things that I want. Middle finger. I wonder what that would be like. Ring finger. If I felt more in control of my life. Little finger. That I had direction. Side of the hand. That I could really create what I wanted. Top of the head. Dream my dreams into being. Beginning of the eyebrow. I'm interested to find out. Side of the eye. After all, it only affects me. Under the eye. My life is my life. Under the nose. And I can do whatever I want. On the chin. I wonder if I'm creating by default. Collarbone. Letting situations dictate to me. Under the arm. Where I could be doing things differently. On the thumb. All my expectations. First finger. My past experiences. Middle finger. Those are what influence me. Ring finger. But a past experience. Little finger. Doesn't have to be repeated. Side of the hand. I can do it differently. Top of the head. What do I really want? Beginning of the eyebrow. I wonder what would happen. Side of the eye. If I really dedicated myself. Under the eye. Really focused. under the nose. Put all my energy on the chin into creating the best life that I could. Collarbone. To really experiencing what I want. Under the arm. I wonder what would happen. The thumb. If I decided just to enjoy myself. First finger. Whatever I was doing. Middle finger. Whoever I'm with. Ring finger. Wherever I was. Little finger. To find a way to enjoy it. Side of the hand. And if it was really unenjoyable. Top of the head. I wonder if I could find a way to change it. Beginning of the eyebrow. I get more of what I focus on. Side of the eye. And I want more enjoyment. Under the eye. So I can choose things that I enjoy. Under the nose. Or I can enjoy the things I choose to do. On the chin. I can find ways to enjoy life. Collarbone. There's always something to enjoy. Under the arm. I'm going to start looking for that now. On the thumb. Thoughts that bring me joy. First finger. People that bring me joy. Middle finger. Situations that feel joyful. Ring finger. Or that make me feel better. Little finger. I can choose this or this. Side of the hand. And I can choose to enjoy it. Top of the head. I want to enjoy my life. Beginning of the eyebrow. So I'm choosing thoughts and feelings. Side of the eye. That back that up. Under the eye. I want to enjoy my life. Under the nose. So I'm choosing to enjoy it. On the chin. It's easy to do that. Sitting on a beach. Collarbone. Or when I'm in bed. Under the arm. Or when things are easy. On the thumb. It's difficult to do that. First finger. If I'm in pain. Middle finger. Or I'm in a situation that doesn't help me. Ring finger. Or I'm with someone who's upset. Little finger. But I can still find a way to feel better. Side of the hand. I wonder how I can do that. Top of the head. You can feel free in a prison. Beginning of the eyebrow. You can feel lonely in a room full of people. Side of the eye. It's not about the external circumstances. Under the eye. It's about making the decision. Under the nose. To feel better wherever I am. On the chin. Even if it's only by 1%. Collarbone. Even if it's just with the intention. Side of the, under the, here. Under the arm. Even if it's just facing the direction of what I want. On the thumb. I'm moving towards it. First finger. I'm dedicating my life to myself. Middle finger. To really enjoying what I'm doing. Ring finger. Because I want a good life. Little finger. And I'm excited to create what I want. Side of the hand. I wonder what I'm going to do next. Good. So bring your hands to your heart for a moment. Just check in. How are you feeling? So quite often when I'm working with someone and we clear the blocks from the past, blocks and restrictions, things that are holding them back, negative thoughts, negative feelings, we resolve past traumas that are still impacting them. There can be this point where you can have anything and it can be quite daunting. It's like, well, I don't even know where to start. Imagine a buffet filled with every kind of conceivable food. How do I know what I like? You're just going to start trying things. You don't need to taste everything. You can just start to follow what feels good. What do I want to feel? What are the emotions that I enjoy feeling? Who are the people I enjoy being with? Start investigating what your feedback is, what the environment is showing you, and do more of the things that you like. If you eat something and you feel sick, don't eat it anymore. If you eat something and you enjoy it, it feels good, do more of that. If you're in a certain place and it feels good, go there again. How do I recreate these good feelings? All the feedback is there for you. Although I would say there needs to be a full positive feedback cycle. So the thought of it feels good, the action feels good, and the result feels good. So to use food as an example, I want to eat this whole cake. That feels great. I'm enjoying it while I'm doing it, but afterwards I feel terrible because I've had a big sugar dip. That's not a positive. Maybe you have less or something, just as an example. If the whole cycle isn't supportive, then it's not good. You want to feel good at every step. I hope that makes sense. So check in with yourself and start asking yourself, what do I want? What do I really want in my life? You can go back to the list that we looked at right at the beginning. If that feels good, you can check in with that or choose something: work, relationship, your body, something, and just start writing, what do I really want? What do I really want? What would really make me happy? And see where that takes you. I'd love to hear how you get on with that and if any resistance comes up or excitement. So let's tune into a bit of excitement. Let's move into a point in the future where you have this thing that you want, where life is easier, you're more confident, you're more relaxed, your body feels good, whatever it is that you want to focus on. Just see yourself there in the future. We're going to butterfly tap and just start to get into the feeling of what that is. Imagine you're there. Imagine you've got it. Imagine it's your birthday and you've been given exactly what you want, or whatever feels right. And just, if there's any resistance to that, just let that go for a moment. Just step into, I have what I want. And it feels good in my body. My body feels alive. I'm lit up with this energy. I'm excited to see what comes next. I've got what I want. I've achieved what I set up to achieve. I'm successful. I'm happy. I'm loved. Just see yourself there and big up this feeling. If you can see that future that you there, we've done this before, but do it again. Just check in with them. What advice do they have for you? Get them to step into your body so you can feel what it feels like to have what you want. Soak it up. Store it in your body somewhere. Keep it in your heart or your tummy, your head. Send a message of this feeling into your past, into your future. So everyone you meet can feel it flowing from you. This excitement of I can have whatever I want. Good. And just pause. Feel what you want to feel as often as you can. Good. Wiggling your fingers and toes, stretching back into your body, coming back into the here and now. So a really good journal prompt to help you to do that is, what's different now that I have ... and then you fill in the thing that you want. So what's different now that I have that qualification? What's different now that I have more confidence? And just get to that place and write down what it is that you feel now you've achieved the thing that you want. And that will help you to know what actions you need to take, but more importantly helps you feel the emotion of what you want, shifting into what you want and away from what you didn't. I hope that was helpful. We're going 9:30 tomorrow on the 20th. Only 10 days to go. Amazing. It's flying by. I hope you're finding it helpful. I'd love to hear from you. Have a beautiful, intentionally successful day, and I will see you next time. Thank you. Bye.